I'm sorry I've been gone for a bit, but I'm back and you're gonna love this video. Welcome back to the Everyday Barbecue YouTube channel, everybody. My name is Mike and I really appreciate having you here. I took a little break. Some of you saw my live stream. I lost my dad. It's about 3 weeks ago at the time of this video, and there was a lot of troublesome months and weeks leading up to that, so it's probably a good reason for a lot of my spotty content. But listen, I don't want to make this a sad video. I want to make this a happy video, because this is a recipe that my dad would have loved, and it's one that I actually really wanted to make for him, and I never got a chance to. He just never got well enough for me to be able to do it. For him to travel here to my house, he lived an hour away, and for me to be able to do this for him. So I'm doing this because once I read, this is a recipe I've been wanting to do for a while, not only for my dad, but for my channel. And when I read some of the history on this recipe, it really inspired me to get this done and to get it done like right now. So I literally started reading some of that stuff yesterday, went out this morning, bought whatever I didn't have for the ingredients. By the way, this is a very simple recipe, so you might have everything you need just laying around the house. And today we're gonna get this video done. So, the Oklahoma smash burger, Oklahoma onion burger, the onion smash burger. There are so many different ways that there's so many different names that people give this recipe or this burger. And I've seen a few people do it. I've never personally done it, but I can't wait to get it done. So, little history on this recipe. Legend has it that this recipe was invented in the 1920s by a gentleman named Ross Davis. It also got the name Depression Burger because the onions were actually used as a filler. So they would use like 5 cents worth of ground meat and put a ton of onions on top, and it would fill bellies, and it was a lot less expensive. So a very applicable name there. Now today, the most popular spot for this burger is a place in Reno, Oklahoma called Sid's Diner. And it was through the reading that I did about Sid's Diner that I really got inspired to do this video. So the gentleman who owns Sid's Diner is a gentleman named Marty Hall. Really seems like a good guy, by the way. I've never met him. Hopefully someday I'll travel down there and do that. But Marty wanted to open this diner. Him and his father were going to do this together. And during the process of opening, before they actually opened, his father passed away, and he never got a chance to share that experience with his dad. And it really was relatable to me because this is a burger I always wanted to make for my dad, and I just never got a chance to. So that really just kind of got me off my behind to get a video done for my channel today and to do this specific recipe. So Sid was Marty's father's name, and that's where Sid's Diner came from. He dedicated it to his dad when his dad passed away, and I just thought that was really special too. So I'm dedicating this video to my father. Real quick, I'm going to show you everything you're going to need to get this done. I have 2 ground beef 80/20 patties here. These are not patties yet. They're going to be smashed. These are between 3 and 4 ounces each. I just estimated. You can be exact if you want, but it's going to be fine anywhere between 3 and 4 ounces. I have 1 whole onion. This recipe traditionally is done with a yellow Spanish onion, but if you don't have a yellow Spanish onion, just use whatever onion you have around the house. I promise I won't send the Oklahoma smash burger food police after you. I'm sure they'll be down in my comments somewhere, so if you want to find them, you can, but just use what you have around the house. Now I have a regular old burger bun here. I have some dill pickle. I have some American cheese. We're going to go with a double, so I have 2 slices of American cheese, and I have some plain old coarse kosher salt here. By the way, this was sent to me by a company named Only Salt. My dog's running around. I'm sorry about that. And this is some of the best tasting salt I've ever had. They sent me the salt. They're not paying me to tell you that, but I will put a link down in the description, and I'm going to use this in today's recipe. By the way, this video is filmed in front of a very cute live studio audience. All right, so let's get started trying to slice this onion as thin as we possibly can. Cut off the end of our onion, slice down the middle, and once you have it peeled, just going to use your finger to guide this. Get as thin as you can. Now once you have these sliced, wipe all the tears out of your eyes, and then just pick up on these and work these very gently to get them separated. I'm pretty happy with this for doing this with a knife and not having like a deli slicer. I think these are going to work out perfectly. So our onions are all set to go. And there's really not any more inside prep work that we need to do. So I'll meet you outside at the griddle. We're going to do this on the Blackstone today, and I'm going to get that top screaming hot. I'll see you outside. All right, so cooking this is really easy. We're gonna go through it step by step, but it's really simple. So just pay attention and enjoy. I'm gonna put down some oil. The oil is gonna keep everything from sticking and also help us caramelize it. Now with the oil down, put our patties down. Hit each one with some salt. And a whole lot of onion. Now I have my BAS, big ass spatula. Smash this down really good. Patty one. And I'm using the handle from my scraper to put pressure down on this spatula. So we just give these a couple minutes for these onions to caramelize and for these burgers to get a really good crust. You can already see there's juices forming on top of the patties and there's color coming up around the top too. So we're just a few seconds away from needing to flip these. All right, here we go. Man, look at that beautiful crust. The flavor for this comes from the caramelization of the onions and from the edges and the crust on those burgers. Right after the flip, you want to put your cheese on. Now your top bun and your bottom bun on top of that. The steam from the burger is just going to come up and steam these buns while we're waiting for that cheese to melt. First patty down. Second patty down. Just look how amazing that thing is, man. Serve this up with some pickles right next to it. If it wasn't so cold out here, I'd be doing this taste test right now, but I'll meet you inside because I got to get out of this cold. All right, so we're back in the house, and you know, my youngest daughter here, she always wants to be in my videos, and because I shoot for like El Yucateco and SNS Grills and my channel, and I haven't done a lot on my channel, especially recently, she's been kind of snubbed out of being in my taste test, so she wants to be in this one because she likes onions on her burger now. Papa taught her to try it, and she really, really likes it. So, you ready for a taste test, kid? All right, I'm gonna just cut this in half. Serve this up with some pickles, by the way, which I know I said outside, but perfect, beautiful dill pickles. Very, very good pair for this burger. I'm just gonna cut this right in half, or close enough to being in half. And do you want half, or do you want me to cut the half in half?
Half.
All right, okay. So, just take a look at this though. Look at the caramelization on those onions. The nice melty cheese. This has no choice but to be insanely good. All right, so we'll cut the half in half. Which half you want?
Left.
This one? You want left because you're a lefty? All right. Here we go. Thank you all so much for being patient while I was gone. I'm going to be doing this thing full time. I'm going to take a swing at it. If all this stuff I went through with my dad, it just presented me with an opportunity. And I'm going to be trying to do this video thing full time. So if you want to support me or support the channel, there's going to be links down below, okay? Meanwhile, I love you all. Thank you so much. Ready? Cheers to Grandpa. All right. Thumbs up. Tastes good. One more bite. The one word to really sum up this taste test is caramelization. You taste it on the burger, you taste it in the onions, and if you love that explosive onion flavor and you like to do smash burgers, there's simply no better recipe than you're ever going to have than this one right here. What do you think?
Smooth sailing.
All right. All right. Listen, thank you all very much for being with me today. I really appreciate it. Hard for me to get through it. Take care till next time. We'll see you on the next episode.